Hi, my name is Sarah Vidal, and today I am presenting the three types of authority as developed by Max Weber. So first, I would like to explain exactly what authority is. Authority is an institutionalized power that is recognized by the people who follow it. It's an accepted power that people follow because they feel as though the person or people are worthy of the respect. It is a power present in everyday interactions, such as with police officers, as well as within our political system, such as the president. A person's authority is often limited, so they can only control certain aspects that they have power over. Authority is also predicted on perceived legitimacy, in which a person or which people perceive the objectives and demands of an authority figure to be either reasonable or beneficial. It is one of the sources of power within a political system alongside force and influence. Lastly, although Weber identifies the three forms of authority, he did not insist that a single type applies to an entire society. All types can be present, but their weight and importance will vary. Okay. According to Weber, there are three ideal types of authority. There are traditional, rational legal, and charismatic. In the following slides, I will explain each type. Okay, the first one I will go over is traditional authority. So, traditional authority is a power made legitimate by custom or accepted practice. This is seen in many monarchies, such as the British royal family. The role of a king or queen is inherited and passed down by birth and is an assumed role due to a long standing custom. The ruler can carry conflicting opinions from the public regarding like personal characteristics or competence, but it does not matter in the end. Traditional authority can also be intertwined with race, class, and gender. For example, in many societies, men are more highly regarded as women, therefore hold roles of authority, and it's seen in many like systems such as patriarchy. As well, dominant racial groups and wealthier families also can win respect more easily. Next, we will go over rational legal authority. So, rational legal authority is an authority that resides in the office rather than the person. Once a person is in power, or once the person in power leaves their position, the authority is lost. Leaders derive their authority from written rules and regulations, such as the Constitution, in our case. Societies based on this authority tend to have leaders who have specific areas of competence. On a smaller scale, you might encounter this type of authority in a workplace when given written rules, such as like an employee handbook. Lastly, we will go over charismatic authority. So, charismatic authority is a type of power that is made legitimate by a leader's personal or emotional appeal to others. This can be seen throughout history with Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Cesar Chavez, Winston Churchill. Charismatic leaders usually emerge during times of crisis and offer innovation solutions to a problem that the society is currently facing. So, charisma allows a person to lead without relying on a set rules or traditions, unlike the other forms of authority. Also, according to Weber, as long as the public perceives a leader as having the qualities that set them apart from the ordinary leaders, the leader's authority will resume and are often unquestioned. So this brings us to the question of what is the most efficient form of authority? Although many societies incorporate multiple forms of authority into their leadership, if we had to choose one, which would be the most effective? So, in my opinion, I believe the rational legal authority is the most efficient of the three. Although they all have their drawbacks, which I have put over here, I believe the rational legal authority structure and rules are the most stable for contemporary societies. Traditional authorities are hard to dismantle due to their long-standing history, and power can be given to an unqualified figure due to inheritance of the power, and the ability for a single group to remain in that power for such a long time could be potentially restrictive, as they can create laws that benefit only them. In contrast, charismatic authority is often short-lived and has no rules or traditions to guide conduct, as the role is based purely on characteristics of the individual. With rational legal authority, in terms of our political system, power can be shared through the Congress and the House of Representatives, and there are set amounts of years individuals can stay in that position. In conclusion, although authority is a crucial part of the workplace, effective leaders know which type of authority to use in specific situations. They can use it in moderation and do not have to rely on a single type of authority. Good leaders will take initiative to lead people and help their team succeed, which is why you will see often people willing to follow a leader even when a person loses their job or is demoted or just loses that position of authority. People who actively lead will be those who are followed, remembered, and respected for years to come. And these are my resources. Thank you.